They're literally under your nose, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, and in your pantry. You have $1 million, multi-million dollar, you might even have a big brand buy your business for hundreds of millions of dollars. What's up, fuckers? Welcome to my house. We're gonna look at some brands today. I'm gonna give you some examples that are sitting inside of my kitchen, in my house. You're gonna see a pattern with all of these brands. They all follow the same formula. If you've ever wondered, what kind of business should I start? Where are my multi-million dollar business ideas? Why do all of these other entrepreneurs have all these cool ideas? Why didn't I think of that? Well, they're sitting right under your nose, in your kitchen, in your house, in your bedroom, and I'm gonna give you some examples and give you the formula of what to follow as we tour my new place. Let's go. If you've ever wondered what kind of business you should start or what would excite you to bring to market, one of my favorite places to look is in the pantry. Oh, look at all these brands. If you were to spend any time with me at all, you would see me geek out about a new food brand that was high protein or low carb or was just new or better for you. And that means that if I were to start a food brand, and I do invest in food brands, I would get really excited about that kind of stuff. So a good place for you to look, just as an indicator of what you might want to get into or sell, is right here in your pantry. The first thing that every multi-million dollar business has is a target person, a target customer in mind. One of my favorite examples of a brand that targeted a person really well is Cliff Bar. Now, most of you have eaten a Cliff Bar, but Cliff Bar was started as the brand for endurance athletes. What? In fact, Cliff Bar made their first $1 million selling in bike shops. Bike shops. This is what people miss. They miss that for years, Cliff Bar had one core person, one target audience. They turned that one group of people into a bunch of raving fans, and then they started launching other products for other people. You've got to go through a very core group of raving fans and let them take it to everybody else. Let me give you a good example. This brand right here, you've probably seen them, 3 Wishes. Just full disclosure, I think this is a terrible name. I would have told them, name it anything other than 3 Wishes. What the does 3 Wishes mean for cereal? And then you have to kind of dig. Oh, it means more protein, less sugar, gluten-free. Okay, I get it now, but I had to work really hard to understand what the heck 3 Wishes cereal is all about. This is for the parent who says, I need to give my kids something they'll eat, and I wish it was better for them in these 3 ways, and I hope it's gluten-free. That's a very specific audience. And as a result, this brand has been hugely successful. They're more expensive than most of the other cereals. They started out in a few core retail shops. Then they started building the online audience. They've got their core person, high margins, and they've done a great job being a little bit different for their core audience. I have a friend who invested in Magic Spoon at a $4 million valuation. Oh, how did I miss that one? It might be a $1 billion company at this point. Good work, JB. You know who you are. I got so many delicious examples in here. Boy, did they mess up on this one. They botched this by trying to make it for everybody. The vegan, gluten-free, high protein, no sugar, it doesn't taste that. Ghost, same target audience of the really high protein crowd, but they didn't try to make it vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, lectin-free, ideal for homosexuals. Like, I don't know, like they tried to, they're like, it's good and it's high protein. This, not doing well as a brand. This just got acquired for $1 billion. God, I love this stuff. Here's an example of what not to do. I love these shoes. I love them. I work out in them. I walk in them. I've bought multiple different pairs. I've told other people about them. My business partner, Sam, has like 4 different pairs. I have no idea who the brand is. Whiten? Might be called Whiten. Within? I don't even know I don't even know how to pronounce it. If I were to see another product that was exactly the same for a cheaper price, I would buy that one. That's why having a brand is so important. You control your pricing, be able to target people better, and people know that it's for you, so they'll buy from you again and again. Ow! F you! We didn't plan that. I don't have a good story for popcorners, but I did, however, accidentally run into the founder of Skinny Pop in a pool in Costa Rica.
What?
The example I wanted to show you though, I really think this brand is doing a great job. This is a brand, very core audience. It's the gluten-free audience. A buddy of mine, Iric, just launched his own version of high protein pasta, and he has an audience. He knows that they eat low carb, high protein. And so he said, I'm gonna develop a pasta and launch it to that group of people. They will choose it because it's for them, because there aren't other options out there that give them exactly what they want that meet their goals. It is not about what your competitors sell for. Forget that. Doesn't matter. What matters is how much can you target a specific group of people and give them what they want, something different that helps them make the transformation that they want to have. So that's where it starts. Where is there an itch for you to scratch? Tim Ferriss talks about this in the 4-Hour Workweek. He says that he always starts an idea or a product based on something that he knows he wants, because even if nobody else likes it, well, at least he'll have one customer. And when you think about it, you probably know other people who also have that same problem or desire. So there's at least a few people who like it. And then if you talk about it a little bit and that spark starts to grow a little, that's where you have the indications that you might have something. So start with an itch you've got or an itch that somebody else has and develop it for that one person. That's where the ideas start. We got more to do. Come check this out. Have you seen this? Did you like that moonwalk I just did right there? Yeah. This is The Rock's pre-workout. What does The Rock need? There's 1,000 pre-workouts in the world, but this is The Rock's. A brand that makes millions and millions of dollars has one of a few things in common. One, they target a core person. Two, there's something different. Three, it has distribution, meaning there's already an audience. The magic bullet would be if you have all three, which is actually something we teach. I teach something called the owner's model, where if you have a core person and you partner with an audience, you partner with an influencer, and then you partner with the operator, you can sit in the owner seat, which is exactly how The Rock can have a pre-workout, and which is exactly why Jocko has a pre-workout, and he has meal-ready proteins, and he has all kinds of stuff that you can buy. He is not coming up with these. He's partnering with the operator who is bringing these to life, and he's the audience that talks about it and gives it some awareness. That's how these big celebrities or influencers launch these brands. So how do you use this to come up with your $1 million ideas? As you've toured just one room of my house, and I'm geeking out on all of these ideas, you start to see a trend of the type of person and the type of differences that you look for. That's a nice sign for where you should pay more attention. So you've noticed that there's a lot of better for you products. There's supplements sitting around all over my kitchen, and I'm an entrepreneur. So I took all of that and I helped start a brand called Switch. Switch is a supplement company that our target market is entrepreneurs. So Kill Switch is our sleep supplement. I know what it costs to have a bad night's sleep. I know what it's like to not be productive the next day because I feel like crap. So we developed Kill Switch. We developed this sleep supplement for other entrepreneurs, because that messaging of what does it cost you to not be at your best, that's pretty specific to entrepreneurs. And so this is formulated for that specific result, for that specific person, and that's our target market of who we go after. And that's completely different than selling a melatonin supplement. People don't care about what's in your product. They don't care about features. They care about what it means for them. I wish I knew how much money this litter box company makes. Obviously, they target cat owners and reluctant cat owners, people who didn't expect to become cat owners, people who, if you had told them when they were younger they'd be a single dad of 2 with a cat, you'd probably say, just put me out of my misery right now. Someone I know. This has to be a multi-$100 million company, because every single person who's a cat owner, and there's a few of us, you're cool in the cat world if you have one of these. You're not cool in the normal world because you own a cat, but in the cat world, let's go upstairs. One thing I love about this house is I have a ton of storage. There's just storage built into everywhere in this house. What I don't like is that it's all in the wrong places. It's all, like, look at this, right here. Look at all this storage space way up here. Need a friggin' ladder to store it. I love the house, and I love that I have the option to store things up there, but I don't, they're empty. Because why would I put anything up there? That's why I store all my bad ideas. A single dad of 2 with a cat. This is my guest room. If you ever decide to come visit, don't, that would be weird. But if you ever did, this is where I would have you stay or lock you up, depending on your sanity level. Remember downstairs when I showed you the pre-workout by The Rock? This is The Rock's body wash. Did you know The Rock had a body wash? No. Yeah, The Rock has a body wash. It's going after people who want to be like The Rock. They have high aspirations, they take care of themselves, they're willing to pay a premium for body wash versus Old Spice. Although the Old Spice guy and The Rock kind of look alike.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh, that was a little racist, actually. Now that I've said it, you know, I would like those words back. Wish I hadn't said those words. The ultimate takeaway, like, why is it worth The Rock's time to start a body wash company? Because there's hundreds of millions of dollars in the personal care space. Body washes and shampoos. I'll show you a couple examples of toothpastes, deodorants. There's multi-9 figures to be had in those industries. So if a celebrity can come in and say, I want to get a piece of that, they can earn more from having a personal care line than their entire acting career. And that's why somebody like The Rock will put his name on a brand that I can't even pronounce. But it does smell good. I do buy it. It is a good product. I got his face wash too. It'll make me look like The Rock.
What do you mean by that?
That'll boost my dating profile. If you smell! How was that? Do I look like him? What Ryan is cooking.
You guys see what I deal with? Making these videos for you every day.
Who are you talking to?
Nothing.
Hey, how you doing? This is cute. It's like we're brushing our teeth together after a long day. Tom's, it started in 1999, I think. And they ended up selling to, this is gonna rock your world. Are you ready for this? Tom's sold to Colgate. Why would Colgate buy Tom's? Tom's targets a completely different person. They're the natural toothpaste. Colgate's the big, angry conglomerate that owns the world. The reason why brands like this buy smaller brands like Tom's is so that they can capture that market share for the specific group of people. So if you've got an idea, if you've got a passion, if you have an interest in something and it feels like there's not enough of a crowd for it, remember, if we think about 10 years out, as you capture that small but raving fan base and they see you as the solution, you as the different type of brand that is specific for them, one day, a big company like Colgate, they come knocking on your door. That's happened not just once, that happens often. That is kind of the playbook for a lot of these brands. I want to show you one. We're going back in the bathroom. We gotta show a brand. Okay, so this is not an official Squatty Potty, and there's a good reason, good story here why. But you remember those things that sit around your toilet so that you can be at the right angle when you poop? Have you seen those? That made $30 million. And guess what? No one cares anymore. Why? Because it was a product. What do you buy after you buy the thing that elevates your knees when you poop? Where's the brand there? Now compare that with something like, you know the brand Poopery? I don't have any here on the toilet, but it's the spray that you put in your toilet. That is a multi-9 figure business. And their margins are a lot less than a $50 piece of plastic that goes around your toilet. Poopery still is a $100 million company. Why? Because they built a brand and they have multiple different products that serves a core person with something that is different. That's a brand. Squatty Potty is a product. Build brands, not products. This is Roman Reigns. He doesn't say much. Now, I'm not saying you should do this. In fact, I would suggest you don't do this. This is a product that's made tens of millions of dollars. This is a ball. They sell it for like 25 bucks. It probably makes 90 cents to make. And they sell a ton of them, but they got a ton of celebrity endorsements. Here's the problem though. This brand cannot sell more products. What are they gonna do after they've sold a cheap ball? It's gonna be really hard for this brand to do anything other than this one product. So I would not recommend doing something like this. But this is a product that has a temporary window where they're gonna make millions of dollars and then they're probably gonna go out of business. I would rather have a business that is around for, multi-decades than a thing that is a flash in a pan, makes some money, and then disappears. And that's what's gonna happen to this one. I'm a little embarrassed to show you some of the examples in my bathroom, but I feel like we know each other. I feel like there's something here. Are you feeling that? One day, I woke up and I was 35. And someone told me that I had wrinkles. I had never noticed before. I didn't know that about myself. And then I looked in the mirror and I went, crap, you're right. And they said, you should buy these things right here. These are these stickers that you put on wrinkles and they smooth them out. They don't work forever, but they like smooth them out. I so nerd out on this business. This has to cost 25 cents to make and they sell it for $30. A pack of this is $30. And they sell hundreds of thousands of them. Why? They got a really specific audience of people who don't want to do Botox, who don't want to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on, bougie face stuff, but they got a problem and they want to fix that problem and they have this little difference. Stick that's on your face and it works. This is one of my favorite examples of a brand that did an amazing job. This is Native, started by my buddy Moise. Moise had a few hundred units of a deodorant. I've got some over here. He launched this product as a competitor to Tom's. Did not like Tom's deodorant, didn't think it worked well. And so he developed something new and guess what? He launched it on a forum. He got a few hundred buyers and said, I might have something, not sure. And all of his advisors and friends said, you need to launch additional products. And he said, nope, I'm just gonna do deodorant. Within 18 months, they were doing $1 million a month in profit. And within 2 years, they were bought by Procter & Gamble for $100 million. But Moise dominated one vertical to one core audience with one distribution channel. It was ads. They just crushed it. He didn't go into Amazon, he didn't do retail, he just had one specific way of getting the product into the hands of customers. And Procter & Gamble came in and bought him for $100 million and said, we will take care of the product development for all the other products. I don't care who you are, you're on a journey, you're on a transformation, and you buy products as part of that transformation. Maybe you're a cat owner, one for you, or maybe you're adding muscle, one for me. Regardless, you've got products in your pantry, in your bathroom, in your bedroom that you buy as part of your transformation. Those are the indications of where you might have some unique take, some unique idea that is a multi-million-dollar idea. Every product that we went through today started as an idea for somebody. It started as an idea that they were wrestling with saying, is this gonna work? Are there other people like me who want stuff like this? And now they're multi-nine-figure businesses. You might be sitting on one right now. If you want to run it by me, drop a comment on this video. I'll take a look with you. I'll read the comments and give you feedback. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so that we can support you on your journey to building a multi-million-dollar business. I'm Ryan Daniel Moran from Capitalism.com. Thank you for joining me in this tour of my house as we look at multi-million-dollar products. Hope to be working with you soon, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care. That's gonna be the new intro now. It's gonna be it. Every video, like, what's up, fuckers? Let's go look at some food brands.